Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. Last we left off, we had just discovered Chihiro's body, Chihiro Fujisaki. He was killed. Basically, I wasn't really expecting to find the body so soon as I got into the second floor. I was suspicious of the pool, and I was right. Turns out it was the girls' locker room, so that's also different. But I suppose now we can continue. So let's start the investigation. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. Oh, so they just hit her. So they killed her with the weight, but then they strung her up? That's weird. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Monokuma file number 2 has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me? Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know? So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. Okay. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Okay, first and foremost, let's look at the weight, which clearly was used as a weapon. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon? I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Yep. I mean, kind of makes sense. Locker room dumbbell has been added to the truth bullets section. Okay. Wait. Okay, yeah, so I can't investigate that blood. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. And then there's this thing. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Let's see. We can talk to people. Alright, let's make note of bloodlust. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. There's a camera. What else can we look at? Looks like we're mostly talking to people for the time being. We'll talk to them and then we'll get to the body, because the body's like the piece de resistance. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did. Which I guess explains the trip down here. Did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl, after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. Cause of Chihiro's complex. Can't help wondering what it might be. Mondo's account has been added to the truth bullet sections. Oh right, we have to get people's accounts as well. I use this locker room all the time. Now, it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wants to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late? Ino or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night? Perhaps. It's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But that she also would have come with someone else? It's a possibility, I think. Okay, we got Sakura's account. So there's a few things we have to figure out. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already? New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but Jesus, I hate this guy. If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. We didn't even get the chance to look at the body. What? So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? I get the feeling he doesn't know either, but you know what? Man, Pepe laugh, I guess. He doesn't know. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf, which have nothing to do with the case. Let's see here. There's this thing. A flotation donut. I don't think it's related to what happened to Chihiro. I mean, there's the... Oh, whoops. I guess we can turn this way. There's the gun. There's literally nothing here. Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. If that were true, Chihiro would be riddled with holes. What, this? I guess there's that. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbook, right? What? Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Call for me?
You called for me? Has he been domesticated? It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
Something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's about this card reader. Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct? If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there. As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations? Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things. Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So, So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. So here. Okay. We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Okay, so there's that. Okay, so what's something that stands out? I guess the cameras? A surveillance camera, and there's what I can only assume is a gun attached to it. It's so chilling. Same thing for this one. Okay. I mean, there's this box here. Let's see what's in the mailbox. There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook? No, wait, there's 3 of them. What are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it for yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... Uh-oh. Sayaka Maizono. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning. A handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Okay, so then, I see, yeah, now I understand. Main Hall e-handbooks has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
What?
Hold on a second.
Very
What's wrong?
strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right? It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Is he really gonna make us watch this again? The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did. If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does? But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks. Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be? I'm gonna assume that there's a battery slot somewhere and he managed to take out the battery with a screwdriver. You know? Just like how his thing was open? Remember that? Yeah, callbacks. Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on. Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken e-handbook has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? Okay, tell you guys what, for now, I'm gonna go ahead and save, and we'll actually end it here for now, because I don't want these going on too long anymore. They sometimes went on to 15 minutes, so I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed. We're gonna continue this investigation despite the fact that Byakuya is kind of being annoying. But either way, we wouldn't have found some of these things, or we would have, it just would have taken a long time. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Bye.